Good morning, everyone. About 3 weeks ago, I received an email from Erin O'Malley informing me I had been asked to give a tribute to Barb Cleary at this event. My immediate response was, yes, of course. I'm honored to do this for my friend Barb. Then about a microsecond later, my thoughts shifted to, good Lord, how does one give tribute to a giant? No pressure, Anne, just don't mess it up. So here I am, I'm gonna give it my best shot. So as I started to get my brain around all this, I decided it was best to focus on the lessons learned. First, the professional lessons. Lesson 1, don't be afraid to make mistakes in the classroom. Her own stories of such experiences, told with great humor, helped me know this. Lessons 2 and 3 sort of go together. Help students be accountable and encourage, perhaps insist, on student initiative. Over the years, as I listened to Barb's classroom experience stories, I found that she cared deeply about her students, but coddling was not in the equation. Now for the personal. Having traveled the road ahead of me, she showed me what it meant to be good at being married, being a parent, being a friend. Personal lesson number 1, our best learning comes from when we fail. In many moments over a glass of wine, she taught me to give myself and my children permission to fail. It's when we mess up that we learn. And the bigger the mess up, the more powerful the learning. Lesson 2, be present. She held me up numerous times when I thought my knees would buckle under the weight of parenting or facing cancer treatment or any other personal challenge I faced. Lesson 3, love with all you've got. Barb modeled what it meant to love well and love long. Her longtime marriage to Mike, her 4 astoundingly accomplished sons, and her extended family of daughters-in-law and grandchildren stand as the evidence. But this is inadequate. I realized I can't do this justice by myself, so I recruited a couple of alums.
Hi, Dr. Cleary.
Hi, Dr. Cleary. You can't get away from us, can you?
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
So I guess I'll begin. So I am just going to talk about 2 awesome things that Dr. Cleary said during class, or just to me, that have stuck with me throughout my whole life. So at the beginning of every class discussion, she would always ask the question, so what? And that always stuck with me, and it's something that I ask in my day-to-day. And I think it's a pretty great question to ask yourself. Why are we doing these things? What is the meaning of this thing that I'm doing? So that's always stuck with me. And then also one time she told me that life just gets better and better. And I think that's a really awesome, optimistic, and frankly kind of rare viewpoint to have on life. Because I think people are afraid of aging and growing and feel like life just gets more and more complicated. But I really sort of took that thought and kept it with me forever. So thanks, Dr. Cleary, for those awesome life lessons.
And I've learned so much from Dr. Cleary. In 12th grade, we read Shakespeare in Dr. Cleary's class, and Shakespeare has become a huge part of my life. One of my favorite plays, and one that I've worked on professionally, is King Lear, and that was the play that we read in Dr. Cleary's class, and this is my copy of King Lear that I've had since 12th grade. And one of the things that I remember Dr. Cleary talking about was the complexity and the contradictions in a lot of the characters. Just in King Lear alone, the fool gives the best advice. Kent, who's one of the most morally upright characters, has one of the greatest insults in all of literature. It's about a paragraph long, look it up. And ironically, Goneril gives the best praise. And so I'm going to call on one of Shakespeare's greatest villains, to praise Dr. Cleary. Here we go. I love you more than word can wield the matter, dearer than eyesight, space, and liberty, beyond what can be valued, rich or rare, no less than life, with grace, health, beauty, honor, as much as child e'er loved or father found, a love that makes breath poor and speech unable, beyond all manner of so much, I love you. Thank you so much, Dr. Cleary. It is an honor to honor you.
Agreed.
Griffith women love you, Barb.